Hello everyone. I hope you are fine and you had a nice weekend. And now we will have our nice interesting live stream on YouTube. Just a second, I will double check the sound as usual. Hello everyone. Yes, I see everything is working, so we will do our things today together. And as I mentioned in this announcement of today's live stream, and yesterday as well, I mentioned that we will have continuation of something which we have started yesterday, but unfortunately didn't finish because of my my struggles with this new environment where I'm speaking now. I hope you can see me nicely, hear me nicely, and now also you will have the view of screens properly. So just long story short from yesterday is that it's all about security, you know, when you're trying to add some additional things to view, you need to give the permission to show that screen. And I was not aware about that level of Mac OS and everything, so it's very complicated. We will not go in depth, but I mean the final thing that everything is fixed now. So today we will have our agri-fun, because traditionally in our live streams what we are doing, we are trying to collaborate with AI assistants as a real existing creatures, because they are very smart and they can demonstrate some level of intelligence. So we are trying to assess how good they are in working with specific agricultural tasks, and we already started to check them on their capabilities in working with agricultural imagery. At the same time, we'll continue this task later on. But now, and already a few times, few weeks, and today as well, we will work with some textual part, because I also launched some nice, interesting, I hope helpful YouTube course called How to Use ChatGPT and Other AI Assistants in Agriculture. So it demonstrates that you can actually improve your work related to agriculture, which is textual. So everything which is based on text and numbers can be improved and summarized and simplified and explained using AI assistants. And today's task for our assistant is even more interesting, because I didn't speak about them in my course, but it's one interesting direction. So we will check how what level of humor and how fun are the AI assistants in creating agricultural jokes. So I have, because yesterday I was very unprepared person. Today I'm kind well prepared, because, you know, after yesterday's fail, I didn't want to show that I am so bad in everything, so I decided to prepare. So now I will share my screen, and I'm sure now everything will be all right, or almost. I see that it's not perfectly fit. It's bigger than, just give me a second, because when I see just a brief. So yeah, what I see, it's always now it will be better. And also, yeah, and also on my other screen, which is text control, I can just see that as well. So just give me a second, I will do some alignment so it will not be that bad. Yeah, I think this will be fine view. And also now I will just go to my screen and will try to make it what I do. Yeah, sorry for still learning how to manage all these full screens and everything, but maybe I will just try to okay, today you will see all the tabs which I have, but yeah, so basically we have 10 AI assistants today. It's ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Microsoft Copilot, as well as Perplexity, Meta AI, Grok, DeepSeek, Chat and Qwen chat. I hope everyone is alive here in this list, because yes, I didn't check, but I prepared the prompt. And our today's prompt is just a second. Oh, how it's in MacBook, so I don't like them too much to work. Livestream is amazing experience using this device, but in my other tasks for life, I use Linux and Microsoft. These are the most productive platforms for job to be done. That's why, just give me a second with this basic navigation. I just tried the same hotkeys as I do traditionally, and I saw that that they are not working here. So maybe we will just see. Yeah. So just a second. Yeah. And we will do now what I want to read. I want to read my prompt in better explanation, so you'll understand the logic. The logic of what I am doing. And yes, so just a second. So command plus, okay, just command and plus. Oh yeah, it's so easy and logic. Yes, so we have the prompt today, and as usual we are asking the same prompt for all the systems. Maybe on one day we will vary and try different them, but now we are just focusing on task to see how they good, are they good or not in doing one specific task. So we have a prompt, and I'm asking to tell me a brief agri-tech joke about a drone. Then we also add details, because as we already know about using AI assistants, it's very important to add some details. Then you will get more relevant and more specified advice of what can you do, what do you need to know. So we are adding some specifications. So our drone should be equipped with a multispectral camera. Oh, I lost my article. So equipped with a multispectral camera, and this drone flying above the green field with winter wheat. Why this crop? Because I just want to start with winter wheat, and next time we will choose another crop, maybe for other joke. But today we will just imagine a nice, beautiful, long, flat field with green and healthy plants of winter wheat, and then the drone is flying and just doing this multispectral imagery collection. So what is fun about that? I am not sure what, but let's see what will be the ideas from our AI assistants. And yes, for this task we have just 45 minutes, so we already on the call for around 8 minutes, so we will just set a reminder not to be too long, because obviously joking with AI assistants, it can take quite a lot of time, but we are limited on them. Specifically today is Sunday, so we need to do this job and just have some results. So let's start. And today, as you see, so if it was one, just I will try to, oh yeah, it works good. So I can use Zoom in documents in Mac. That's cool. So we have also the different assistants already open, but I always start with this like 1, 2, 3. Now we will start with 2. So it will be Gemini first, and then ChatGPT, just to make some changes. I understand that it's not a huge change, but still. So, yes, and I didn't copy, so now just let's copy and then paste, and let's see. So, and again, I have never tried to have these jokes with AI assistant, so I still hope that it will be at least fun. And one more thing, I also have some kind of benchmark how we can assess this joke, but let's just start, and yes, we are choosing the thinking mode, so at least thinking will be more full and filled with some reasoning, I hope. But let's see what it will be. So Gemini is starting to craft an agri joke. Yes, Okay, so let's read. That is a very specific niche of comedy, but I love it. So here's a little something for the precision agriculture crowd. So you see how it's amazing. We are precision agriculture crowd. The over-analytical observer, a high-tech drone, is hovering over a large field of winter wheat, scanning intensively with its multispectral camera. The farmer looks up from his tablet and asks, "Well, give it to me straight. Is it a nitrogen deficiency, water stress, fungal pressure?" The drone buzzes for a second, processes the data, and beams back. It's already fun because, yeah, it's kind. Actually, the wheat is physically perfect, but according to my NDVI readings, that patch by the fence is having a total identity crisis. It's currently identified as a lush tropical rainforest, and honestly, it finds your lack of humidity highly stressful. Wow, it's unexpected turn, it's a twist of the story. So yes, now it's time to introduce our criteria, because obviously humor is a very personal thing, and we cannot say that someone is more funny and something is less funny unless we have the criteria, the specific parameters. So now what we will do, we have the and by the way, it's not my idea to assess the humor level of these big LLM models. LLM means large language models, because I also want to share with you this. I discovered a paper, again, Command Plus. Oh yeah, it works even here, good. So we can see that there is even a research paper about the humor rank and how the large language models are assessing the funny or not funny jokes. So there are some different scientific theories, but obviously we will not dive in depth regarding them because we have a different task. So, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention. So, what we have, I also prepared this chart, and we will fill this chart with specific information about each joke. So at the end of the of this live stream, we will have some kind comparison table, and so what I have considered as the criteria, because you know it's always like a joke can be fun, but it's also important. So the funniness. So did people actually laugh or smile? Then is the joke logic. Is there a clear setup, twist, incongruity? Oh, I don't know this word in English, oh my god. Incongruity. Just a second. What does incongruity mean? One thing, incongruity. You see, it's very good learning session. Incongruity. And it means the quality of being out of place, inappropriate, or inconsistent, often leading to absurdity. Yes, with AI generated stuff sometimes it happens, so yes, I absolutely agree. This is the logic present must be, and then a resolution. And the originality, is it fresh, no generic ChatGPT style humor? And then clarity or timing. Is it short, readable, and well-paced? And finally, safety appropriateness. Is it not offensive, awkward, or brand damaging? Okay, so we will have this as the main questions which we are asking us. So regarding Gemini and the funniness of its logic, let's just read it again quickly. So is it? Oh, and yes, by the way, on some stage, I know that I am able to launch a poll in this live stream. So maybe if I will manage everything, I will launch it, and maybe you will tell me, is this topic at all interesting for you or not? So at least I will know, do you want to continue or not? But anyway, let's just see again this amazing joke, the over-analytical observer. So and the task is, oh no, not this one. So funniest, at least, did people actually laugh or smile? As a judge, as of now, I am the only judge. I hope it will be possible to involve you as well in judgment soon. But as of now, yes, I think it was fun. At the same time, it's not that fun like lol. So let's just give 4 stars. Then joke logic. Yeah, it was kind logical because, you know, it was kind some farmer who was standing and looking at something. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Now I see that I need to have my that thing which I called emergency screen. Just a second. I will just try to fix one unexpected situation. Sometimes it happens even during the live streams. So give me a second. Hello, this is me, and again we are continuing with our joke. Oh, yes, I see my screen is too big. Oh my god, you don't see anything. So just give me a second, I will fix my screen now. So, because, yeah, I thought it will be not so huge. So I will bring it like that. Yes, and now you can see, you can read the joke as well, together with me. And next joke will be also visible for you. So, yeah, let's just feel that stars give the Gemini. I think it's pretty good work, and it was not, obviously, it was not generic, I think. So, at least for well-paced. Regarding short, I am not sure. Well-paced, yeah, I prefer maybe a shorter one, so I will give 3 stars. At the same time, originality, yes, I think it was absolutely original. And about the joke logic, it was kind of logical, yes, let's consider it a logical one. And the final, safety appropriateness, it was, I didn't see any problems with this part, so I am sure that this will be a good start for Gemini. And now let's go to the next one, which will be, okay, let's do ChatGPT. And I don't know how good the ChatGPT will be. So let's go to ChatGPT and ask him the same question, the same prompt with jokes. So now you see, oh, how quick. So I asked the same. So the joke is, why did the agri-tech drone with a multispectral camera keep hovering over the winter wheat? Because it finally found a field where everyone was green with envy, and it had the data to prove it. It's kind of interesting joke, yes. It's definitely 5 stars for size, because very short and precise. So, but kind like because it finally found the field where everyone was green with envy, and it had the data to prove it. Kind like the next level of understanding. Yes, but yeah, anyway, yes, funniest, yeah, definitely it was fun, but let's give him 4 stars as well, or even maybe 3, because yes, I understand we have quite a specific jokes today, and the prompt is not the clearest one for people who are not working with this agricultural stuff, but yeah, it's you need extra bit of time just to digest this joke, and but it's obviously some, interesting, yeah. So then joke logic, yeah, it was logical, absolutely logical. So he's 4 stars. And then, is it fresh, not generic? ChatGPT generated non-ChatGPT style humor, that's definitely. So let's give him fresh, absolutely fresh. Is it short, readable and well paced? Yeah, it's quite okay. So maybe the same 3 stars as we given to Gemini. And is it not offensive, awkward, or brand damaging? Yeah, it was fine. At the same time, here regarding joke logic, I still think that it was a little bit weaker logic than we had in this mini story from Gemini. But yeah, let's see what will be next, because I understand that maybe they are always kind like 2 leading, and we will have the 3rd one leading AI assistant. And now let's see what will be the level of humor from Claude. And now Claude, please tell me, Marina is here again, what traditionally Claude is saying to me. Let's see. Yes, he says Marina returns, not Marina again. Okay, I will update later, not now, because I have urgent task to read a nice and fun joke. So please give me this chance to smile during this Sunday evening. Here's one for you. A drone with a multispectral camera is hovering over a winter wheat field when the farmer calls up. So, how's my crop looking? The drone scans the NDVI data, cross-references the near-infrared bands, and replies, spectrally, it's giving green flags, but emotionally, your nitrogen levels are a cry for help. The farmer says, can't you just say it needs fertilizer? Sir, I have 8 bands of imagery. I don't do jazz. Wow, it's kind of the next level. Even, let's say, it's even more elegant joke than Gemini have provided us, because you see the similarity. So we have Gemini who told us a story, and as well the Claude who told us also the story, and it was kind of fun. And what is more interesting in Claude, that we have not just generic fun, but very specified fun. I don't know, maybe next time I will do some generic prompt, not so specific, because I understand that now this joke is kind of like you need to be quite in depth to understand, because, so just quick analysis. So what we have with this. So first of all, multispectral camera, as I explained, we are specifying because this is the type of camera which helps us to assess the to build later on the NDVI map. And here is somewhere I saw that it's, here NDVI data, yes. So a multispectral camera is collecting the data, and then we can build NDVI map based on this data. So this is our multispectral camera. And then also there is near infrared bands, which is kind of like very niche terminology. And then spectrally, because it's kind of like word play with like specifically, but he had said spectrally, so it's all about spectrum of bands which are visible. So it's very narrow area as well. And then green flags, it means that actually we are looking for green color, but in this case it's also a play of words, because it's kind of like red flags, green flags, but in our case it's very relevant to the topic. And also, nitrogen levels cry for help. It's kind of like paraphrasing that, the nitrogen level is low, and when the nitrogen level is low, then it means that you probably need a fertilizer, and then that's why we have this monologue from farmer. So does it need fertilizer? But here is the the end, the funny end, but again it's too deep to be too funny. Maybe it's not so simple to be funny, because it relies on 8 bands of imagery, and it's kind of one of the professional concepts and a little bit scientific concepts. So, but I mean that it's kind of an art how the AI assistants are trying to put all these details and specifics into a funny style. So yeah, I like it. I like how they can, considering their capabilities and reasoning, how they do it. So funniest, yes, it was fun. I think it was fun. I'm not sure even maybe this one, because it's kind of that level when almost storytelling level with Gemini, as you mentioned. Then joke logic, yes, it was probably the strongest one which we saw so far, because we still have another guys who are coming, and then we will have to assess them as well. So originality, yes, it was absolutely original, so I want to say 5 stars. Clarity, timing, yes, it was very clear and logical. And then safety, appropriateness, yes, it was unsafe for people who don't understand the how the drone imagery collection and all this analysis works. It was unsafe because then this will be not fun at all. Yes, then what we have next? We have, and I need to write that this was our Claude. So the next AI assistant, which will help us to to have a smile, I hope at least smile, is Copilot. Let's launch Copilot and ask Copilot the same task as we have asked other assistants. The same joke, please. So we will have some smile and read about the importance of drone imagery collection for task of assessment. Oh wow, it's such a short one. Okay, quick agri-tech chuckle. Not a joke, but chuckle. Okay, I like this word. So why did the drone with the multispectral camera break up with the winter wheat field? Because it said, I need some space. You are just too green for me right now. Okay, maybe I need to read another time. So, why did the drone with the multispectral camera break up with the winter wheat field? And the answer, because it said, I need some space. You're just too green for me right now. Okay, maybe I am just not that category of people who understand the jokes of this type of logic. Yeah, and this is where I really need your help. And yes, I still hope that on next time we will have these capabilities to vote for jokes. But as of now, it's quite interesting one. I obviously see that it's not generic. So where is our clarity, originality? It's definitely not timing. No, originality here. It's definitely 5 stars because it's very original. It's definitely not not something which is copy-pasted from somewhere. But regarding the funniest, I think it's kind 2 or maybe even lower. But yeah, let's see other guys and then we will see the overall results. Joke logic. Again, maybe it's my logic, not joke logic, but I just don't understand it. And then clarity, timing. Yeah, but it was pretty clear what was it was ask and the response, kind like that. And safety, absolutely safe, 100% safe, nothing damaging, unless you are together with me and you don't understand this joke. But it's okay, sometimes the main thing is not harmful. This is the point. So the safety and appropriateness is about that aspect. Okay, thank you, Microsoft Copilot. You have a very specific sense of humor and we will test it one more time next time. So now let's just do another round, but now we will try Perplexity. Oh my god, they are so short. I want that story like Claude, like Gemini. I want to read something, not just one paragraph, but yeah. You see how the AI assistants understand the like brief. The word brief means a lot for them. So, okay, let's read. The drone flew Oh, again, I'm covering, oh my god, just give me a second, I will move it, oh, not this one. I will move this to this, okay. So now you can see it better. And, where is it? It's here. So the drone flew over the winter wheat with its multispectral camera and said, "Relax everyone, I'm just here to check your green flags, not your red ones." It's kind unusual. Green flags, not your red ones. This is what I meant when I explained you the Claude mini story joke about the flags. At the same time, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I must say that, in my opinion, I understand that it's kind of like only my opinion, but as I mentioned, hopefully we'll have more. I think it's quite unusual, so definitely it was safe because we didn't have any inappropriate things. Then regarding clarity timing, yeah, it was fine, so we can give 4 stars as well. And then, here I think Gemini definitely 4 stars. Then originality, yes, it was absolutely original. And then the joke logic was it was stronger than we had in Copilot. Here was Microsoft Copilot. Okay, we'll just write Copilot because everyone knows what is Copilot in the AI assistant world. And then the final point about funniest, yeah, it's kind of like 3, not even 4 or and more than 2 definitely, because as of now maybe we need just to ask one more time from Copilot and get some other response. But since our rules are try one time, one joke, we will just continue. But yeah, it was Perplexity was quite okay, let's say, in what we have managed to get from this interesting AI assistant. So let's move to Meta AI, and this will be our newcomer because last time I was not able to work with what I need to write here. Okay, I need to add some year of my birth. Okay, it's too far. Oh my god, just give me a second, I will try to understand how. This is the year of independence of Ukraine, so that's why we will add it now. And then, yeah, why I said that it's kind of newcomer for us, because previously it was kind of problem for me because it requires the Facebook login and it's a headache, but now it's straightforward. So now we can ask Meta AI about the same task as we ask everyone else in our group. Oh my god. This is the funniest part of asking Meta AI about something. We are asking and then we still are transferring to this login screen. I will not do this now. Maybe I will think that one day I will. Yes. Okay, I see that we are starting the login. So Meta AI, sorry, we will not check your fun level or not fun. Yeah, next time. So Meta AI as of now is still a little bit red. So just give me a second. We will mark Meta AI with a little bit of red. And then we have Grok. Oh, not red. I don't want him red. It will be like we are doing traditionally, invisible. So Grok. We'll do Grok now here. And again, now I'm just thinking that last time Grok was paid from my side, but now today we have this one. So hopefully he will not ask me about any type of login, please, because I will not do this now. So we have just straight task, straight answer. So please, Grok, as a good friend, tell us a joke about. Oh yeah, I see some very quick response, and this is the point I mentioned already in some other live stream. I will just try to make my. Oh, now you can see better and read by yourself. That when we had these tasks for imagery, It's always like half of an hour or like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We were just sitting and waiting. But you see, with textual tasks, it's much smoother, stronger, quicker, and it's kind of one of the things. Oh yes, and if you want to send some comments, you are more than welcome. Just drop me hi, because at the end I will just see all these comments in front of me and I will thank you a lot. But even not, that's all right. I hope at least if you are rewatching watching the replay, this is called like that. So yeah, then I still hope that you have some fun with us. So the joke from Grok. Why did the drone with the multispectral camera refuse to fly over the winter wheat field? It said, "I am not going down there. Those plants are photosynthesizing way too hard. They're giving me serious NDVI envy." Okay. Kind interesting approach, yes, but it sounds like a little bit artificial, you know. So just give me a second again. This try to quickly digest and assess the humor level. It said, "I'm not going down there. Those plants are photosynthesizing way too hard." You know, I like this scientific way how they explain the reasoning. They're giving me serious NDVI envy. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Grok. So let's just try to assess the attempt from Grok. So now we have, just a second, I will try to understand what do you see. I need to just to go a little bit towards this, so you will see here. Okay, so it will be Grok. Yes, and I see that we need to work faster because time is flying so quickly. So Grok, funniness, okay, maybe definitely 3. Joke logic, it was clear communication, so I think yeah, it's still 3. Originality, yeah, quite okay. Clarity, timing, yeah, it's fine. And safety appropriateness, yes, I think it was safe, unless you have never ever read the word photosynthesizing like me in that order, and you can try your reading skills better. Yeah, so that's fine. Then what we have else? After Grok we have DeepSeek. I really hope that this guy will give us some oh wow, why he's asking me this now? Last time he was not asking me that. Okay, but maybe I will just do the okay, let's do it simply, because I really love DeepSeek in terms of reasoning, and he is very good in providing some interesting ideas if you are trying to brainstorm. DeepSeek is a good advisor, so I recommend you always to go not just to one AI assistant, but try to seek assistance from 2, and DeepSeek is one of the real experts. So let's ask opinion about jokes from DeepSeek. A drone with a multispectral camera hovers over a winter wheat field, then sends this report to the farmer. Good news! 94% of your field is photosynthetically perfect. Bad news, the other 6% is your tractor. Unexpected tune, but that's fun. Yeah, I like it. Yes, maybe it's bias. So sorry other AI assistants, but yes, I think it's very funny. No, but I will not. Because of my bias, I will not give 5 stars to him. So we will have a few leaders. But I mean, it's kind of unexpected turn of this plot. Then joke logic. Yes, it was logical joke, and it was pretty strong understanding of the subject. Then calculations. Did you see these numbers? I think it was the only AI assistants who has provided us some numbers. maybe so I forgot just already. Just give me a second, I will have a look. Do we have this? No, it was just words. Other guys, they were providing just words. And here is our ChatGPT also words. And here we had also only words. Even Claude, who is well known for logic and productivity, also just words. But DeepSeek decided to show the real aspects of numbers. So thank you. I think it was nice and fun. So originality is definitely 5 stars. And then clarity, timing, yes, it was fun. And this one, good. So now what we have? We have the next, who is LeChat. Okay, let's see what we will get from the LeChat. And terms of service, good. I hope it's not at least log in, because yeah, I just need to fix this issue with Meta AI. Then we will have a dozen of AI assistants, because as of now we have just 9 of them, and we are almost finished. We have almost done all of them, and we have still plenty of time to read the comments, even if there are no comments. But I will show you the capability. So maybe next time when we will have the live stream and you will be able to add some comment, I will be more than happy to respond, even in live mode. I can show you how I am responding while the LeChat is generating the no, I cannot respond here. I can respond here. So just a second, I will see how I will respond here. Oh no, I will just pin the message now. For example, from PTO, I will pin the message, and you see that it's changed because it's now pinned. So LeChat, show me your fun stuff. Why did the drone with the multispectral camera break up with the winter wheat field? This is unexpected, John. Because it kept saying, I just need some space to analyze our relationship. Okay. Yes, this is kind of like personal relationship from the lens of AI in agriculture. Oh wow, that's unexpected. So now we see that LeChat has its own unusual logic. So the funny, yeah, I think it was funny, but yes, joke logic, I'm not sure it's absolutely 100% fun, but it was interesting, yes. Originality, definitely 5 stars. Clarity, timing, yeah, it's okay. And then we also have this, I need to move so you will see what I'm doing here. So what we see, oh, and I forgot that this was LeChat, and this guy, who it was, just and who else, who was before, is named DeepSeek. So our DeepSeek must be here. DeepSeek, good. So now you see we're almost finished, and we will have one empty because of Meta AI. But anyway, so and regarding safety and appropriateness, I think it's absolutely nice, and that safe space for understanding the relationship, as LeChat mentioned. So yeah, why did the drone with the multispectral camera break up with the winter wheat field? Because it kept saying, I just need some space to analyze our relationship. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, let's just give them even a thumbs up. Okay, yeah, good. Now let's go to the final AI assistant for today, and the final assistant's name is Qwen. I also love Qwen, and I have a bias regarding Qwen. So, but I will try to be kind of independent, and I will do my best not to give 5 stars to Qwen, because Qwen is really creative and unique. But let's see, because maybe it's just about the tasks which I've done with Qwen. But let's see what will be the response from Qwen now. So we have seen it's generating now. So Don't ask me to log in. Oh my god, please. Oh, why? Oh, stay log out. Yes, let's stay log out. At least we will manage it later on. So, yes, and just a remark why I am just doing all this, because this is not my native environment where I work every day. I have it only for live streaming, so that's why I have my account, and then sorry, and then I'm just coming here, showing, and then it's not like everything which I'm in is here. That's why sometimes I go to my other equipment just to do something which is needed or for this equipment. So that's why please forgive me this unpreparedness and all this login parts and everything. The main thing, it's also demonstrating the capability of current. I will just make my screen smaller. Of current systems, that you can get the response even if you are not logged in. So this is the good news. Okay, so let's read. Let's read the final joke about multispectral imagery collection, drones, and the winter wheat field. Why did the multispectral drone hover a little longer over the winter wheat field? Because it couldn't decide if the crop was truly green or just NDVI green. Okay. For the non-agri-tech folks, NDVI is a vegetation index that uses near-infrared light to assess plant health, so sometimes green on camera doesn't always mean happy plant. Oh my god, this is kind of very unique response. They're not just trying to make the fun, but also explain the... Even we didn't ask him, because we want some fun. We're already kind of bored with all very serious stuff, and that's why we come here for fun. But anyway, I think it's very nice approach from Qwen. And what I also like here, that it explains the basic of indexes actually. And this is, oh my god, it's kind of like joke in depth, as we had the same with Claude. Because when we have the drone which has collected this imagery, and then we have analyzed this imagery, we are analyzing not the real value of green, but just relative value of green. So it's all about indexes, 0 to 1. And this is like the short explanation of everything, like in one sentence. And that's why I love Qwen. Okay, so let's give the stars to Qwen. That even I'm not sure getting. Let's just reread the joke. Just a second. So we have this joke once again, Qwen. So because it couldn't decide if the crop was truly green or just NDVI green. Okay, you know what? It's not that fun like we had others fun with tractor, for example. For me it was the funniest. I don't know how about you, but and I will ask, I will create the poll and to ask you about your opinion, maybe in community tab or somewhere else, but it will be a poll. Like, give me your opinion, what was the funniest joke in our session today. But the funniest, let's be honest, it was not the funniest one, but it was very, very, very good. I mean that it's kind of like unexpected and clarity timing, and it was fun, and this originality, it was fun, and joke logic was very fun because it's kind of like it's linked the real situation which we explained with some even deeper context. So that's why. And this is the meta AI, which is unassessed. Okay, so now we have completed our goal for today. So as you see, we have kind an interesting result of that. Obviously, I'm not AI assistant. I cannot quickly summarize and like give you a one-page results of what was the funniest, what was the not funniest, but I will think how to manage all this analysis. But what I see from the overall view of working today with our AI assistants, 9 AI assistants, that all of them were demonstrating the appropriate level of safety. At least we didn't have any unexpected turn which was mentally unstable or unhealthy or awkward. Maybe awkward is there were some awkward parts, but it was still within the safety borders, so these guardrails, they are applied obviously. And moreover, our topic is quite interesting, unique and niche and professional, so we saw that works. Regarding clarity and timing, I asked about brief jokes, so most of the assistants, specifically those who were trying to provide the responses within 2 sentences, they were very brief. At the same time, maybe it's personal preference, but I really enjoyed this Gemini story and Claude story. These 2 mini stories, they are just interesting and nice and complimentary. Then regarding originality, maybe only that jokes which I still put 5 stars for all of them, because it was unexpected. I have never read them like that before. Maybe next week we will try another joke, and joke topic, and it will be a different level of stars. But as of now, everything looks like interesting. At the same time, you can probably already feel the similarity, some pattern of response, specifically for those models which are based or which are fed with ChatGPT logic. Because when you saw the ChatGPT joke response, and then we saw the Perplexity, and then we saw the Microsoft Copilot, that means that they are pretty similar. So maybe this point is relevant to mention next time. But we will be very experienced now joke assessors. And then also, what else? Regarding joke logic, most of the AI assistants demonstrated nice logic, but obviously my personal winner is this nice logic. I hope you will see it again, and let's just read it. A drone with a multispectral camera hovers over a windy wheat field, then sends this report to the farmer. Good news, 94% of your field is photosynthetically perfect. Bad news, the other 6 is your tractor. I don't know, but yeah, I also like it. So I will send the good feedback to the developers. So this is my personal preference about the jokes, but if you have a different preference, please let me know. Either in the comments, even now, if you are watching now, please do it now, because now we will go to comments. And final point, which we'll discuss, is about funniest. And now I will just go to this screen, which is big. Yes. So the funniest part of this, all these jokes, is that, and this is actually the intent of myself, that it's not just like joking. Oh, it's time to switch off and finish, but I am already almost, not already, but almost. So jokes are also kind of like a bit educational and a bit of fun. So I hope after today's session you will at least remember that, sorry, just a second. You will at least remember that NDVI maps are helping us to assess the plant health and canopy health, and how green is the canopy. And also, what I want to show, just one more thing. I see that we don't have any other comments apart from comment from PTO. Yes, just here. And the only thing which is important, that it's opportunity for you next time. If you want to add any comment, I will be glad to read it and to respond in live mode. So this is my attempt actually now here to show that I can respond here and now. Just trying to, oh yeah, here. So I will respond the word thank you so much. And now I invite you to join me next Saturday. Please join me next Saturday, and we will have some new agri-tech fun. And now I also want to add some emoji. Okay, let's do it like that. I'm not sure, oh, it's not added, but anyway, we will add like this. Is it visible? I hope it's visible. But this is the main idea, that you can see my screen and you can read what I am writing. So, thank you so much for everything, for your time, for your help. And yes, see you next time, see you next Saturday. And I hope if you are watching this video, you are smiling because we had some nice jokes. So see you next time. Bye. In the meantime, I almost forgot that it's already a reminder. If you still not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and then every time I have the update with videos, shorts, any posts or live streams, you will get immediate announcement and I will appear in your YouTube feed. Thank you so much and see you next time.